We're ranking the top 10 TV brands from worst to best, based on picture quality, reliability, software, and real-world value. Expect everything from brands plagued by outdated tech or quick failures to surprising middle-tier names, all the way up to cutting-edge powerhouses. Some familiar labels may land lower than you think. Which brand tops the list, and which should you avoid at all costs? Let's start with number 10. At number 10 sits RCA, a brand stuck in the past while the rest of the market moves forward. RCA TVs are known for using outdated panels that struggle to deliver even basic picture quality. Independent tests show peak brightness rarely tops 300 nits, leaving images dim and washed out, especially in bright rooms. Color accuracy falls short, with muddy blacks and lifeless tones that make even new movies look dated. Unreliability is another sore spot. Consumer reports and owner surveys point to some of the highest rates of early failure, with clusters of dead-on-arrival units and frequent backlight breakdowns within the first 2 years. The software lags behind, missing key updates and lacking support for modern streaming apps. RCA's low sticker price may tempt bargain hunters, but the short lifespan and poor performance make it a costly mistake in the long run. At number 9 is Insignia, a brand that looks tempting on the shelf but quickly disappoints in the living room. Insignia TVs, sold mainly at Best Buy, are built around aggressive cost-cutting, using lower-grade panels and bargain bin components to keep prices low. The result? A staggering return rate between 10 and 18%, according to RTings and recent retail data. Many units fail within the first 2 years, with common complaints about flickering screens, power issues, and dead pixels. The Fire TV operating system comes standard, but it is packed with ads and offers no real upgrade path. HDMI 2.0 is the only option, so forget about future-proof gaming or high-end audio. What you save up front often vanishes in replacement costs or frustration. For anyone hoping to make a smart investment, Insignia is a brand best left on the shelf. Toshiba lands at number 8, offering a tempting price tag but little else for buyers who want more than just the basics. Most Toshiba models use badge-engineered panels sourced from larger manufacturers, resulting in a mixed bag of quality that rarely impresses. On RTings, the average Toshiba TV scores 5.5 out of 10 for mixed usage, with a documented failure rate between 7 and 12%, higher than most mid-tier brands. Features are thin. There is no variable refresh rate for gaming, and Android TV updates arrive sporadically, leaving users with outdated apps and missing functions. Durability is slightly better than RCA or Insignia, but the thin chassis and low-grade components still mean a higher risk of backlight or power supply failures within a few years. For shoppers on a strict budget, Toshiba might look like a step up, but the missing features and ongoing reliability concerns make it a short-term solution at best. JVC and Philips hold the 7th spot, and they are here for one reason: unpredictable quality from one model to the next. Some JVC sets use VA panels with decent contrast, while others rely on cheaper IPS panels that cannot deliver deep blacks or wide viewing angles. Philips faces the same problem. 2 televisions with nearly identical names can have totally different hardware inside. RTings gives the JVC 55-inch LED a 5.8 for mixed usage, but owner forums are filled with complaints about power supply and T-Con board failures, especially after the first year. Threads about sudden screen flicker or total power loss are common, with repairs often costing more than a replacement. For buyers, it is a gamble unless you comb through model-specific reviews and serial numbers. This kind of inconsistency keeps both brands stuck in the lower mid-tier, never quite offering the confidence or value of a truly reliable television. Panasonic claims the 6th spot for one reason: picture quality that rivals the best in the world. The Z95B, for example, earned a 9.2 out of 10 from RTings, with reviewers praising its deep blacks, precise colors, and advanced local dimming. Motion handling and upscaling are handled by Panasonic's own processing, which is trusted by video professionals and home theater fans alike. Owners report these sets last well beyond the 2-year warranty, with a low failure rate and solid build quality. But there is a catch. Panasonic quietly pulled out of most US retail channels after 2016. That means service centers are scarce, replacement parts can be tough to source, and warranty repairs might require shipping your TV out of state. For American buyers, the risk is not in the panel. It is in what happens if something goes wrong. Even with premium performance, limited support keeps Panasonic from climbing higher. Vizio lands at number 5, and for years it was the go-to brand for shoppers wanting high-end features without the luxury price tag. The P-Series Quantum, for example, delivers a punchy 8.5 out of 10 for picture quality, bright colors, deep blacks, and serious gaming chops with HDMI 2.1. But the story takes a turn when it comes to software. Vizio's SmartCast platform has been hit by waves of firmware outages, leaving users locked out of apps or stuck in endless boot loops. Between 2019 and 2022, entire batches of TVS were bricked by updates, sparking a threatened class action lawsuit and flooding support lines with complaints. HDMI handshake bugs and random reboots have become routine topics in owner forums. The hardware is solid, but the risk of waking up to a non-working TV is real. For buyers, Vizio's value is now overshadowed by the anxiety of software instability. Landing just outside the podium, Hisense and TCL have rewritten the rules for budget-friendly TVS. These brands deliver features once reserved for high-end models, like mini LED backlights, full HDMI 2.1 support, and variable refresh rate for smooth gaming. The Hisense U8N, for example, punches above its price with a score of 8.4 on RTings, offering deep blacks, high peak brightness, and Dolby Vision support. TCL's 6 Series routinely challenges pricier rivals thanks to strong contrast and reliable Roku or Google TV platforms with frequent updates and minimal bloatware. Both brands keep failure rates in check. Consumer Reports ranks them well above other value picks, and warranty support is widely available at major retailers. For shoppers who want the best feature set without breaking the bank, Hisense and TCL stand out as the clear value champions, bridging the gap between budget compromise and premium performance. Sony takes the 3rd spot, setting the standard for image processing and reliability. The Bravia lineup, powered by the XR processor, delivers precise motion handling, true-to-life color, and deep contrast that stands out even in side-by-side comparisons. Full bandwidth. HDMI 2.1 support means gamers and movie lovers get every feature. 4K at 120 Hz, variable refresh rate, and EARC for premium audio setups. Independent testing gives Sony's top models a 9.5 out of 10 for overall performance, with a documented failure rate as low as 2.4% over the first 5 years. Owners report years of trouble-free use, and warranty claims remain rare. The catch is the price. Sony commands a premium, often hundreds more than close competitors. For those willing to invest, though, the payoff is a TV that consistently delivers best-in-class picture and processing year after year. Samsung claims the runner-up spot by pushing cutting-edge display technology further than almost anyone else. The S95F QD OLED shattered brightness records in 2025, scoring a near-perfect 9.8 out of 10 on RTings and setting a new standard for vivid color and deep contrast. Gamers and movie fans get every premium feature. HDMI 2.1, advanced HDR, and smooth motion handling are all here. Build quality is rock solid, with a documented failure rate between 2 and 4% over the first 3 years. But the experience comes with a catch. Tizen OS packs the home screen with ADS, and Samsung's policy of forced software updates means users can't roll back to earlier versions, even if a new update breaks a favorite feature or causes a bug. For buyers who want the most advanced hardware and can tolerate a cluttered, ad-heavy interface, Samsung stands just short of the crown. Topping the list is LG, the brand that changed what is possible with home entertainment. LG's OLED panels are the gold standard for perfect blacks, infinite contrast, and colors that leap off the screen. The C5 and G series consistently score 9.9 out of 10 on RTings, with near universal praise from reviewers and owners alike. WebOS keeps things simple and responsive, with only light advertising and regular updates that rarely cause problems. HDMI 2.1, Dolby Vision, and a full suite of gaming features come standard. Durability is strong, with a low failure rate, though heavy static content can lead to burn in about 4 to 8% of cases over several years. For most viewers, LG delivers the best all-around experience, balancing picture quality, features, reliability, and value. That is why LG stands alone as the OLED king and the overall champion. Across all 10 brands, one pattern stands out. Price rarely guarantees performance, and flashy features cannot mask unreliable hardware or poor software. In today's TV market, smart choices demand real research, not just a big name. Your screen is an investment. Choose wisely, and it pays off every day.